So, last season I went to all 57 Coventry City games, home and away, in all competitions, and looking back, it was a pretty decent season, let's just say. Filled with many ups and downs, from a very poor start, the sacking of Mark Robins, the hiring of Frank Lampard, and somehow, on the final day, making it into the playoffs. So, on Twitter, YouTube Shorts and TikTok, I asked you guys the question to let me know your favourite moments last season. Today, I'm going to be rewatching them, reliving them, talking about my favourite moments, your favourite moments from last season. Now, of course, in having attended every single game last season, I brought you guys a video from every single one. There is a playlist on this channel, so if there's any I talk about that you guys have missed, it's pretty easy to find in the playlist. If you're not already, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments your favourite memory from last season. Any that don't come up on this list that maybe I've forgotten about. Let's start from the start, probably not the very start, because we did lose our first game of the season away to Stoke, but our first home game of the season against Oxford. Had you right? I mean, I'm hearing a lot of people saying he needs to go this summer. He had a game this day, similar to the Sunderland 3-0. He has really, really good games. When he is on it, he is on it. He is unplayable at this level. A pretty back and forth game. Had you right gives us the lead. Oxford equalised. Milan scores our second goal, and in the 55th minute, Oxford equalised, and they pretty much try and play out for a draw. Point would have been a really, really good result for them. But in the 96th minute, this happened.
Actually, right, it's 1-1 with the keeper. He's onside. He took it round him.
No, it was absolute scenes, and like I say, Hadji Wright was on fire that day. A little bit of a defensive error from Oxford. Hadji Wright was able to take the ball round the goalkeeper, slot it into the net, and give us our first 3 points of the season. Of course, in the following weeks, our form wasn't as good as that big 3-2 win against Oxford. I felt like at one point, when is our next big win going to happen? But at that point, it felt like we were really going to kick-start. Now, this season, we broke a couple of our big curses. The first one being the Preston curse. Now, our curse really lies at Deepdale. We still haven't won at Deepdale. And that day at Deepdale, I won't be re-watching and reliving that because that was grim. But we did beat Preston at home. Be even more impressed if we can get 3 points today. We play Preston at home. We've not beat them since the 1st of September 2007. Since then, we've played them 22 times in league games and we haven't beat Preston. This was a pretty comfortable win, to be fair. I think by the time Lampard came in and it got to this point, we were on a really, really good roll.
Should have given up Bidwell. It's a decent cross either way. Radoni. Get him gone. Oh! What a goal!
But there was an even bigger curse that we broke this season, one that lay with us for 75 years.
Coventry haven't won away at Swansea since January of 1950, and once again we travel down to the Liberty Stadium hoping to break that curse.
He's fixing the hole. This is entertainment. If this ends 0-0, this will be the highlight.
We beat Swansea away, and similar to the Preston game, it was actually pretty comfortable. We took the lead really early on.
Come on!
Brandon Thomas-Asante scored a crazy screamer. I don't know whether he meant it. The keeper was kind of off his line.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's 2-0. Asante has just scored from near enough the halfway line. Genuinely, I don't know what to say about that. I was putting a tweet out saying I don't see Grimes there in this team over Super Jamie Allen. I look up and he hits it from the halfway line. Kangaroo. It's conceded 2
But
today.
after that, it was a really comfortable win for the Sky Blues. Personally, really enjoyed it. I'd never ever enjoyed going to Swansea up until that point. Let's just hope next season we can break that Preston curse at Deepdale. I think everyone has been wanting that to happen for the eternity of time now. Now, of course, if you watch the videos, there's always a feature of the halftime entertainment, whether it's a home game, away game, a neutral game abroad. Now, this is a pretty out there moment, but yes, someone did win Kick It for a Ticket this season.
Kick it for a ticket. Lee has been practicing, he's been putting it all over Twitter. He's asked for some advice and he's listened to my advice. If he has, he'll know that he just has to kind of hit it just away from this post. He's gambling from the halfway line. He's missed. Or has he done it? He's done it! He's done it!
Anyway, we should probably go back to talking about the football, to be fair. I don't think anyone cares about kicking for a ticket other than myself. A couple of people also said Jack Redoni's second goal against Middlesbrough.
It's the sunset to be in the cross. Redoni. From that big shot to sunset. Cross. Redoni.
And another one of my favourite moments this season, just making the playoffs, securing that finish in the top six. And like I've said before, if you told me when I was leaving Carrow Road fuming that we'd bottled a 1-0 lead with 5 minutes to go.
It just gets worse, doesn't it? Every single week, it just gets worse and worse and worse. We play Norwich, who are brilliant at home. Up until the 90th minute, we're holding on to a 1-0 lead. Where is the game management there?
Even the couple of games before that, the Luton game, which was an early kickoff, I remember on the coach on the way home, I thought, that is it. That is us done and dusted. The Plymouth game as well on Easter Monday. Games that realistically on paper, and I know football isn't played on paper, but we should have won them games. We simply weren't good enough. I was very nervous going into that Middlesbrough game. And when we finally pulled it off, picked up the victory, it was bittersweet. Now, the Ellis Sims winner against Sheffield Wednesday was a pretty popular one. And to be honest, for me, one of my favourite moments this season as well.
Moved it. Go on, Sims. Oh, Sims.
Wow. I see that as a game we weren't the better team, but when you're not the better team and you still come out on top, it's absolutely fantastic. Just a bit of luck. Milan hoofing the ball forward, kind of drops to James Beadle. He drops the ball. Sims easily slots it into the back of the net. Very unlucky for Sheffield Wednesday, to be honest, but they did score a last-minute winner against us as well. Probably one of my least favourite moments of the season. Anyway, on to the big two moments from last season. And the first one, I don't think was as big as the last one, but it was still a pretty good memory.
Trying to pile on the pressure, and it's in the back of the net. What are we doing? What are we doing there? What? 2-0 up in a game. We're in cruise control at half-time, and Stoke have somehow got themselves back in this game. Alan! Oh! Well, I've had it down slightly early today, due to the foot. Go on, Thomas! Wow! Bobby Thomas has scored!
Now, the scenes at this point were crazy. I remember actually I stopped recording in the celebrations, and I was so gutted because I'd still had my phone in the air and I thought these scenes are great, and I accidentally stopped recording. But honestly, one of my favourite moments, not just this season, but supporting Coventry City, and the one after this, I think genuinely, get rid of the playoffs and the Wembley, was genuinely one of my just favourite, most wholesome moments. And that was Jamie Patterson scoring the winner against Portsmouth. Now, when Patterson signed, I saw this moment happening. Probably not the Portsmouth game. I envisioned it in maybe a slightly bigger game. But if he was going to score, it wasn't just going to be a consolation goal or just another goal when we're 2-0 up. It was going to mean something. Now, Jamie Patterson from Coventry's obviously had a career where he's played for Nottingham Forest, Derby, Walsall, many other clubs. Finally comes to Coventry City. And when this moment happened, honestly, the scenes were unreal.
Big chance. Probably the last of the game. Cross. Pato! Yeah! Yeah! Jamie Patterson! Yeah! 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 Look at these scenes! Look at these scenes! Jamie Patterson in the last minute! The Coventry-born lad! His first goal for Coventry City in the last minute!
I mean, we'd gone from watching one of the dullest 90 minutes. Everyone had left. There was probably people that were parked in the arena park halfway home at that point. When the ball drops to Patterson, just the way he hits it and it ends up in the back of the net, the crazy scenes, the lad from Coventry living his dream, scoring a goal for his hometown club. Genuinely, that is what us as fans dream of. And for him to have done that, even just once in his career, is going to be one of his favourite moments, definitely. And while these are just some of the best moments from this season, and yet there's so many that I haven't mentioned, whether that be Bobby Thomas's goal against QPR, us beating Blackburn at home and Jake Bidwell scoring early on, Hadji Wright scoring a hat-trick against Sunderland, Mason Clark's goal against Sunderland away in the playoffs. And yet, as much as I remember the memories for the rest of my life from following the Sky Blues, I just want to thank you guys for the memories that you've given me and the opportunities that you've given me this season. For the past 115 games now, I've brought you guys along with me on the channel for a video. Those that aren't aware, I started vlogging Coventry City games in 2015, and around about lockdown, I fell out of love with making YouTube videos and content creation. If you have a look, I've been on this website since December 2010. I've always been into making films and animation and just anything to do with content creation, and somehow I found my niche with football and content creation, and basically what I'm doing now. And the reason I started was because when I was young enough, there was a football goal over there and I'd play out in my garden. Every single Coventry City video on YouTube, I would watch and watch and watch. All I wanted to consume was stuff about this club. And to be honest, we were never any good. If you have grown up over this past 5 years and this has been your time supporting City, you truly are lucky, because I've seen us play in League 2 and League 1. There's videos on this channel of me going to away games in League 2, League 1, seeing us lose 6-2 to Yeovil. I'll never get over that. And as I look forward to next season, I always just want to thank you guys for the support you've given me this year. I really, really do appreciate every single one of you that likes, comments, subscribes, comes up to me anywhere. I mean, I've been recognised not just all over England, like abroad a couple of times as well by a few people, and I really, really appreciate it. I really look forward to next season. I hope it's a special one. I feel like I say that every single year, but as a child, all I ever wanted was one season in the Premier League, and every year it's looking more and more likely. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, if there's any videos you haven't seen over the season, there's a playlist. I'm going to put it there on the screen, and here's another video you might like as well. I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, this is fun. I haven't been on this swing for years. Oh, no. All right. Never mind. We're leaving it alone.